Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason. I'm going to be taking you through this Shamwari lockdown series video today. Today we are far in the northeastern bit of the game reserve, trying to follow up on some lion cubs that we saw for the first time just over a month before the lockdown started initially. And mainly out of curiosity to see how they've grown up. But also, some of you might have visited us just before the lockdown started and may have been fortunate enough to see them. So yeah, stick with us. We're going to do our utmost best today to try and follow up on these little critters, and hopefully we get lucky. So here we have some tracks from a lion, not fresh at all, from a big male that was patrolling this area, and we're going to keep going in this direction. Hopefully he's lived up to his name and hasn't gone too far, and well, hopefully also he's called some of the females over. So what we've got over here is a conical pit that gets dug by an antlion larvae, which is basically the baby form of a proper antlion, which is part of your little five. And what they'll do, they'll dig these pits and they lay in wait in the center there, and they wait for anything like an ant, as you just saw in picture, or whatever small insect to walk into this pit and then slide down the slippery slopes of that loose sand. Then they generally spit sand at the insect that's walking on the sides, and then in the hope that they slide down to the bottom, they bite into them and discard the chitinous shells. They suck the juice completely dry from the insect. See how it's spitting, trying to get us to the center. Really cool. So after a couple of hours of searching, we've just come across some of the lions. It does look like the cubs are here. I'm gonna see if we can get closer. I'm not sure how they're gonna be reacting to us. They were pretty relaxed with us the last time we saw them, but as I mentioned, it's been a while, so they might be a bit more skittish of us. I'm just gonna get closer and we'll have a look. Alrighty, so they pretty happy with us to get a bit closer. As you can see there's quite a few little cubs with a male. Two females are lying down quite relaxed, and then there's two other males around here as well. So I've just repositioned the vehicle a bit. We've had some very odd weather today. It's been overcast, then it's been sunny, overcast. Looks like there might even be a bit of rain coming later this afternoon. Well, let's hope so anyway. We had some pretty decent rain about 2 days ago, and hopefully it gets followed up with more rain, and by the time we get some visitors in again, the river will be flowing. How nice would that be? Last time the river flowed in this area was in 2015, so yeah, it's definitely due for a bit of a flow. These little cubs coming out in the open. You see the male looks like he's laughing there. Not quite what he's doing. He's using an organ in his palate called the Jacobson's organ, or the vermononasal organ, and this basically they'll use any form of smell particles or taste particles, and then that goes into this organ which is located in the palate, and well, they get various sorts of information from that. If the female's in heat or not, if she's pregnant or not, territorial marking sites, who the male was, all sorts of information that is incredibly useful to them in how they mark territory and patrol, etc. So yeah, not laughing, but just accessing that organ. Here we go, so there's a bit of movement happening here. Cubs following their mom there. And the little cubs are communicating with him as well. Quite nice interaction here. This little youngster over here is probably the bravest of all of them. Busy heading over to the other male. not really interested. I'm sure there's quite a lot of parents in lockdown at the moment that feel exactly the same way as that male does right now. Don't know how well you can see there, but some of the cubs are starting to drink milk and getting awfully vocal about it. Those noises you were hearing, those are the cubs getting a bit aggressive with one another there for milk. Don't know how well you can see it on the video, but from the side, those cubs' ears are flat, which is normally a sign of aggression in cats. They're not too happy with one another. A last little cub heading back towards the rest of the pride right now, from the grumpy old male that side. And with that, we can bid you a farewell. We hope you enjoyed the video. See, those have gone back to the shade. Sun has been a bit too hot for them. Hope you enjoyed the video, and give it a like, give it a share, give it a comment,